that you listen to, composure and stuff, this is actually a good album to check out. Yeah, All That Jazz soundtrack. Wow. What can you say about this one? This is actually one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. One of the best albums to have. And actually is a good movie too. So it's a good cover on the front. And also includes some pictures. Includes some pictures in the back. And plus some of the sounds, tracks and pictures and tracks listed on there as well. Yeah, if you ever seen this movie or seen the Broadway play of this is a classic. So it was written and directed by the late Bob Fosse, and it stars the late Roy Scheider, and he plays the role of Joe Gideon, you know. So and this like I said, oh yeah, Ponte Fichu was the first song I was discovered, like I said before, by George Young, the saxman. So if but it's a good album. It's a good song, and um, it also include good song and everything, and also includes some songs by George Benson, um, Peter Allen, and others. So it's a good album. Robert did a good renaissance doing the score, doing the score, scoring the songs, and stuff. So this I recommend if you're a fan to Broadway shows, if you're soundtrack scores and all that type of stuff. Jazz. This is a great album to have. So and also the movie's recommendable as well on DVD too. Teena Marie's first album, Wild and Peaceful. Yeah, I was right, Wild and Peaceful. You know, this actually I picked up at Goodwill a while back. I haven't listened to this yet. I heard some. Oh, actually, I heard a couple songs that were on this album. So, God rest her soul. I know she's in a better place. So, this actually been reissued on CD not while, just earlier back. So, this I recommend. This is actually a good album to have. Recommendable. And it's actually, like I say, it's on CD and also on digital download as well. So you can look here on the back. Real picture of her while she first started. And as you may know, before she became famous, she became this music star. Then she once done some other stuff. Was she was also involved in the an episode of the episode. Oh yeah, episode Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah. That's right. And and if you ever go to YouTube and find that information, well, you would tell you can tell the difference. So, Wild and Peaceful, the first album from Teena Marie, and this album is a good album I recommend. And on the CD, it has some bonus tracks on there you can check out for yourself. So it's a good album. Wake Up Everybody by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. This is actually the last album with Teddy Pendergrass before he went off solo on his own. So it's a classic on his own. Includes the hit Wake Up Everybody. Also Don't Leave Me This Way, which was later covered by Delma Houston, and includes a special guest vocalist on there, Sharon Page, and what can I say is one of the best albums ever. A great classic album that includes the Philly sound, includes backup music, ground music coming from MFSB, standing for Mother, Father, Sister, Brother, and I'm gonna show you the back, of this group, Yeah, cool, isn't it? So, recommendable if you're a fan to Philly soul, to R&B music, to disco, funk, you name it. So this is a classic. This is a great must. Shaka Khan's and Shaka Khan's Master Jam, Rufus and Shaka Khan Master Jams, and Rufus Parties to You, bro. Two of the best albums I picked up and able to find. So, just getting started listening to these albums. So it's a classic. It's not much I want to say to these. This actually two great albums you cannot miss. You cannot forget. If you go back to the 70s and 80s and all that, this is a great. These are two great treats as well. This one was produced by Quincy Jones, and this one was produced by Rufus and a different producer, John Stronach. You can see that here. Yeah. Like I said, two great albums. Two great musts. Full sound, full of great stuff, and just if you're a fan. Debbie Boone with the "You Light Up My Life" by Debbie Boone. Includes the hit "You Light Up My Life." That was from the movie with the same title, and this one I'm just getting started on. So she's actually a country pop singer, and you look on the back of her and her sisters. So this is actually a good album, recommendable as well. Sippy Red's "Man and Women," actually a good album. This one I discovered not long ago online, and I was able to find a final copy of this, and this is actually a good treat. I haven't listened to this just yet, and hope I will. So this I recommend it for anybody who are fans to sip from this group, or familiar to fans, or familiar to groups like Steely Dan, Chicago, or Earth, Wind and Fire, that type of thing. Tom's got a New York Connection. Actually a good album, full of good stuff. Has good sound and everything. Actually one of the best albums I ever listened to. This I picked up at Sweet Melissa Records, as with Simply Red's "Men and Women" and others. So there's actually still on CD and MP3 as well. So if you ever go to the store pick this up, it's actually a great treat. And Todd is one of my all-time favorite musicians, composers, and arrangers, and he has that good sense of style that takes you right at your feet and your body and your soul. So this is a good album. This I bought recently. This is actually my first introduction to this guy I never heard of, called Alexander Sanchez. He's also a flute and guitar player, and I just got started listening to it. I haven't finished it yet, so it's a good album. You can find more about him on YouTube, on his official site, Google, and you can look here on the back, show his flute and guitar standing on here. Has good live music, got good instrumentation, and all great stuff. And that's a couple remixes. We're all from We're All Alone, and Will Help My Friends, and Sending the Clowns. So this is what I recommend. It's a good album. If you ever discover this at your local record store, you go online or anything, check this out. So that's volume 3 of my final collection. So stay tuned for volume 4 coming right up. So peace out. God bless.